Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. In this stream, I am going to try to rebuild my website in Elementor V4 because since today or yesterday or today, Elementor announced that the version 4, which I've done so many live streams about, is production ready, which is huge news. And yeah, the beta is production ready. I don't know exactly what it means, but I think that they're saying it's probably safe now to start building with it. Even though they're also saying in some places that it's not safe yet for client work, or that you need a staging or backups. And I have backups on my website. So I was like, you know what, this is perfect. My website is simple. We're just gonna rebuild it in version 4. I've done many live streams already on version 4. So yeah, let's welcome everybody. Where are you watching from? Let me know how the audio is. Do I sound clearly? It should come via my little mic over here. So if this wire is annoying because it's touching the mic, then please let me know. Let's see who is already in the chat. Again, this is a live stream, not a tutorial. Okay, this is not a tutorial. I'm also figuring it out as we go. Excited to see how it will all go. Also kind of surprised that they didn't really post this on their site yet. As far as I know, they only announced it on their GitHub. Yeah, I actually saw it on LinkedIn. So if we switch to LinkedIn, let me show you. This is where I saw the post here. Version 4 is now beta and ready for production. The alpha phase is complete. Version 4 is no longer experimental. It is stable and ready for real sites. I mean, that's big language, right? They're confident about it. Then there's some marketing talk. Version 4 for everyone, for free, pro, and 1. I mean, 1 is just pro, but then with some extra products. I don't know why they're talking like it's a separate thing. When can I use version 4? Well, you can already do it now because I already installed it on one website. Here, I'll show you. On this website, I already installed it. Plugins, because this is a beta tester website here. Version 3.35 beta. And now I am about to update it. Here, version 3.35 available. I did actually also install the Elementor beta plugin so that we can actually get it, because when I just turn on the beta, it didn't show up. So if you also want to try this, then yeah, I think you need this plugin as well. I'm not really sure, but it didn't work when I just went to the normal settings of beta. And of course, yeah, the GitHub post, like you guys already said. So yeah, this one is a more in-depth post by Aviv, which I know. I've met him on a few events. I don't know exactly what his position is, but probably like lead developer or something. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And another big thing is that there is the components feature, which I've been waiting for the longest time. If you were a Figma user, then you know that components are amazing. And because they allow you to kind of bundle widgets together, and then you can make a duplicate, but then you can still edit the content, but the design will stay the same. So it's kind of like an upgrade from classes. You can combine it with classes and variables as well. So that is huge. New Elementor menu. I don't know what that is. New Elementor menu in the WordPress admin, and inline editing for the heading and the paragraph widgets. Okay, sure. I never use inline editing. Inline editing is that when you just click over here, that you can actually type something in here. That is possible now. It was already in version 3, but it wasn't in version 4, but now it is. Okay, so I am completely prepared. I hope you guys are too. Let's quickly check the comments again before we get started. I want to walk through the new website as well for a little bit because it's quite crazy. There's so much changed. I'm excited. The reason I switched to Bricks was because Elementor has a lot of bloatware and Bricks is really good and advanced as well, which is great. Yes, that's the reason why many people switch to Bricks. And, you know, it's been a long wait, to be honest, you know, with Elementor. It's been a long wait. We've been waiting on this update for, I think, more than 2 years. Maybe even 3. I think like 2-3 years ago, I learned that they were working on a classes feature, but it took them a long time because I remember that I asked it to them like, yeah, I think 2 or 3 years ago. And then they said like, we're working on it, but then they couldn't really figure out how to do it properly. And that's probably because in version 3, adding a whole classes framework was just not really possible easily. And so then they probably had this very difficult meeting, I can imagine, where they were like, shit, are we going to rebuild this whole thing and change the whole architecture? And that, of course, you know, that's a huge risk for a huge company like Elementor. So I can imagine that that took a lot of time for them to adjust, but to also get this new mindset and decide on the new mindset, because this whole approach with this atomic editor is a lot more professional. So it's a huge shift for them, and they're definitely moving more towards more professional builders like Bricks and Webflow. Hey, Patrick from Germany, welcome to the stream. We have MJ from the Netherlands because he's talking Dutch. Oh, another person from Germany. Audio is perfect, nice. Iam from Pakistan. Audio is goed, Scheveningen, that's the Netherlands. That's a beach city in the Netherlands. Hi from snowy Helsinki, nice. Nina, welcome to the stream. And another Dutch person, Christak, from Amsterdam. France, we have Nicolas. Welcome, Nicolas, to the stream. Patrick is saying Q2. Version 4 rolls out broadly. Yeah. That's what I've heard as well. That they're really close with releasing this thing. He missed the pro calls, but I'm here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I still haven't communicated or publicly said that, but I'm with my course customers. I started with the customers that bought both of my courses. We started weekly calls, and it's now a small group. But not everybody can always join. But you know, some people show up here, and that's also nice. This is of course a different format. Thank you, yo everybody. Renars, oh nice. Renars, nice photo. You have a different photo on Circle. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. We'll be able to coexist. Yeah, that's a very good point. So whenever, wait, I can show that actually. That's an interesting thing. Wait, let me just switch to my browser. I can actually show that. So here I have a website where I'm already building stuff with V4. I actually did this in the last live stream. And you can see that here the atomic editor elements, these are the new widgets. Oh, it also says beta right now here. Okay, cool, they updated that already. So these are the new widgets where you have like this different tabs with styling. Or sorry, with classes. And then here you just have the normal widgets, but you can just mix and match. It doesn't matter. This is an old heading widget, this is a new one. You see? So you can mix and match, that's pretty cool. We have people watching from Australia, nice. How to add a custom font. That's gonna be the same, pretty sure. How do we build a website with this? Yeah, I'm actually gonna do it together with you guys in this stream, okay? So you will see. Hey all. Oh, Andrea is here. Andrea is also a YouTuber. She's a really good designer. She makes lots of really cool custom stuff. So Andrea, nice that you are here. People from Portugal, from Belgium, Manchester, lots of Europeans. I always feel that like with my audience, lots of you guys are actually from Europe. I don't know. I don't know how you guys see that, but I feel like many European YouTubers attract European viewers, even though I know I have also a lot of viewers from America and from Asia. That's always interesting to see. I'm most curious on the ability to turn a V3 into a V4 site. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have two approaches. That's a good point. Like, we can go and just try to transform the page I already have, or we can just start a new page. What should we do? Maybe it's interesting to just transform the current page completely, because that's the scenario that a lot of us are going to walk through, right? Yeah, we can mix and match, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's see. We're gonna add. I'm gonna check a few more comments and then we're gonna start. And a GitHub mentioned February 2nd, the release of the date 4. Okay, we're gonna check out the GitHub as well. Hi Reno, new to WordPress night, coming from Framer. Is Elementor faster than before, less bloated? Yes, this version is a lot faster. It's interesting that you say that, Sofa Adam, or what your name is. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, Framer is not the best when it comes to code quality. And hey, listen, I'm not a coder, but this is what I've heard from coders, that, you know, Framer is very easy to work with, but it's limited in terms of features, and also the quality is not so great. Elementor's quality was also not great, but that's why they're making this new version now, which we're going to use to rebuild my website. Are you going to upgrade your Elementor course with V4 changes? Yes, absolutely. Born is here again. I cannot see emojis, Andrea, but I hope it's a positive emoji. Okay, we have some people. Oh, Morocco, interesting. Bangladesh, okay. All right, hope to see what's coming in V4 and how to prepare for its current projects. Yes, absolutely. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, here, Tanvi is also here. I'm sure it will be great, helpful tutorial. Yeah, okay, but guys, this is not a tutorial. I literally haven't, this is the first time I'm doing this myself. This is a live stream, okay? This is not a normal YouTube video. We're just gonna struggle together, okay? So let's check it out. Let's check it out. I already made a video about the new Elementor website. I think you should check it out. My latest video on my YouTube. Here, this one. Because they are rebranding themselves completely. So Elementor is, wait, let's just go to the website. Why not? Here. Elementor is now positioning themselves as a powerful website builder instead of the builder for everyone, like it kind of was before, right? Like beginner or pro, doesn't matter. Here, the professional standard for web creation. This whole website is now changed. Here, professional websites with complete creative control. This is a different position than what they had before. So yeah, that's very interesting, but I already made a video about that. Let's just quickly go to that GitHub and scroll through it. Can you guys see it, or should I zoom in a little bit? Let me zoom in a little bit, like this. Yeah, we already know that. Oh, you can even book a session with them. That's interesting. Go to WordPress editor. We need to activate it. Okay, we're gonna do that. Here, components. This is what I was talking about. This is incredible. So here you can already see it. So this is, oh, they use the same icon as Figma. That's great. I don't like it when every company like decides, you know, different icons and different names, and I get it, but it's nicer that it's just the same. And actually, it looks like it's possible to do a component in a component. So you see that? So here they're designing these cards. These cards have like multiple widgets: image widget, text widget, price widget, button widget. And then they transform it into one component. And then also there's another button in it, which is also a component. So this is, okay, this is the same in Figma. I thought that we would use classes for buttons, but they're promoting the idea here that buttons should become components. Does that make sense? Maybe it does. Yeah. I've been waiting for V4 to rebuild my website too. I guess I have no more excuse now. Andrea, I was like, I saw this news this morning and I was like, you know, today I'm just gonna do it. You know? You and Imran are the most likable WordPress YouTubers. Ah, thank you, thank you. That's very nice to hear. Imran is also always doing an amazing job and super quick. Like, I have respect for how quick Imran always makes videos. He is like, he is so, yeah, how do I say it? Hardcore. Like, he is really on his stuff always. I'm a baby YouTuber compared to Reno. No, 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 no. Subscribers don't mean that much anymore today, guys. It doesn't mean that much. Reno, I'm from Dubai. Thank you for the GTAP video and V4. Yeah. And Elementor 1. Yeah. The Elementor 1 pricing. That's definitely interesting. Got a lot of people talking. People think that the pricing is going to go up for current pro users, but that's not the case. Like, you can see it in the comments under my video, but the price is not going to go up. It's only for new purchases, which is always what Elementor does. So if you already have Pro, there's nothing's going to change for you. Control variation with component properties. Components also support component properties for content, allowing you to expose specific parts of a component content for per instance editing. Yeah, that's what I mean. Text input, media links, and yeah, editors can adjust on. Oh, this is what I meant. Okay, great. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I was thinking that this is what they were going to do, but I was not sure. So imagine having a section here like this, and you have these cards, but you only want your client to be able to edit the text, the price, and the image. You don't want your client to mess around with the button design, for example, right? Or with the corners. You only want them to be able to, oh, here you see it actually on the left. I didn't even see it. Here. So your client only gets this if you make your client an editor, not an admin on WordPress. That's how that works. I'm very happy that that's how it works. It makes it easy for client handoff, team collaboration, great. Layout, level reuse instead of widget globals, what? Yeah, okay, this is just about components. I just want to test it myself. I don't want to read all of this. That's boring, right? Inline editing. Oh, there's even some, oh, hey, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Wait, let me test that quickly. So let's say I have a title here, like flower. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's cool. Underline, boom. And how does that show up then over here? Oh, here it doesn't show. Okay, so we have more options if you edit it inline. What is that? Superscript. Superscript. What is a superscript? Oh my goodness, what is that? Superscript. Huh? Is that the top of the... I have no idea. And a link, okay. Strike through. It's a little bit tall, but that's this font. Italic and bold. What's happening to bold then? Is it like a browser thing? Because it doesn't change the class. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to check that real quick. And yeah, now let's just get started. I'm just gonna update my plugins to the new version. Hopefully it's not gonna crash. And then we're just gonna start. Damn, that's useful. Yeah, that's cool, huh? What do you think about Elementor accessibility? They are taking it seriously. They are taking it more seriously than some other builders. It's not perfect, but getting perfection on accessibility level is incredibly hard. Oh, okay, Andrea already says they're improving it, yeah. All right. So is the old price still available or the new one only? Okay, so let me show you while my plugins are updating. Here, if you go to the new website, you go to pricing. Here, look. I mean, I'm imagining we're all doing it for clients, right? I mean, okay, let's start here. These plans were already here. Wait, advanced solo and advanced. Yeah, 3 sites. Okay, they also added this one now. Wait, yesterday I was not here. Interesting. So these plans already existed. I think the same pricing. And now they have one, but that's just a single site license with all of the other products, right? But for us, because your question was, is old price still available? This price is the same, because as you can see in my video, the old price was actually $16.99 for 25 licenses. And this package doesn't have the extra products. But what they did change is they removed the 1000 website license. They transformed it into an unlimited site package for a few dollars more, because originally this was $33, $34. Now it's $37, which is a launch offer, by the way. It's gonna go up to $45. So it's like $12 per month more. So that's 120, no, how much is that? 12 times 12, of course, $144 per year more for unlimited websites, but then you get all of their products included. So image optimization, accessibility. Soon we're gonna have a manage plugin, site mailer. So yeah, the original 1000 website license plan, that one did cost $3.99 before, which is $33 per month. Okay? And now that's $37. But if you are already an older customer, you already have Pro before yesterday, then nothing's gonna change for you. That's important to understand about the pricing. So no package for builder. Yeah, this is the package for builder only. Here, this one is the package for builder only, but then you have to buy it per 25 sites. So then, yeah, after 2-3 packages, it makes more sense to just buy this one. So yeah, if you're managing 200 websites, yeah, then the cost has gone up if you want to buy a new package today. But if you already had the old 1000 license website package, so then nothing will change for you, because they will just, they always respect their old customers, basically. Show your full website. Of course, I haven't, did I not even show that? Oh my God. Okay, so this is the current website right now. It's very simple, but it's perfect for this live stream because, you know, live streams, a full page is gonna take way too long. It's gonna take lots of hours. So this is perfect for a live stream. It's probably gonna take, I don't know, hopefully we can do it fast. But it's perfect because these things over here, these are all the same boxes, so we can try to use the component feature for that, right? With the new component feature. And there are some repeating classes, headings for the classes feature. There are some little hover details. We can make a little hover. I don't know if you can see it here. Wait, let me just preview it. It's a simple one-pager, guys, but that's perfect for this. We have a sticky background here. If you hover, you see that? We have a little bit of glow up, but I of course want to make that more extreme, maybe with like a nice purple glow. It's gonna be a very purple live stream. Hey Dennis, good morning and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Dennis. I already did a live stream in the new year, but you weren't there, I think so. New custom is quite costly when you compare to build it, you can buy it once. Like, yeah, I know, that's true, Adam. But it's not, it's still very, very affordable compared to anything outside of WordPress, like Webflow, Framer, because Framer's pricing, oh my God, have you guys seen that? You have to pay if you want an extra editor on the website. It's insane. It's insane. Why are we even talking about price? If someone has over 20 pages, whether for themselves or for clients, then $10 or $100 more or less shouldn't make any difference. Yeah, I mean, exactly. This is a good point, and it's very important for everybody to understand. And this is not just true in web design. This is true in the whole world. Okay, let me just put my screen here, my face here. It's very important. The minority that's loud seems like a majority because they're loud. But this is this doesn't represent everyone. So sometimes people say like, oh, we see so many negative comments and so people are not happy. But no, the people are happy that they don't often post a comment. It's the same where many places have more negative reviews, because if you're happy, you're less motivated to make a review. And the same with comments. I just wanted to say that. And even though they're not everybody's happy with Elementor, I mean, that's also true. But some people think that just because some people are not happy in the comments, that many people are not happy. But yeah, you're right, Sprox. It's still pretty affordable. I mean, $40 per month. If you sell monthly packages to clients, one client can pay for your whole subscription, including all of those products. So it's not that crazy actually. Framer pricing is crazy. Yeah, it's literally like with a basic Framer website, you pay $30 per month per website. If you want one editor extra, you're gonna pay $60. And then with Elementor, you get 1,000 websites. I know you don't get hosting with that, I understand, but simple hosting is also not that expensive. Maybe $10 per month, you already have something pretty decent. And so my point is, Elementor is not so expensive. Only if you compare it to something like Divi or Bricks, yeah, then it's more expensive. But Divi and Bricks don't have these other add-ons that Elementor has, you know? Will this replace ACF? No, it will not. I am very sure about that. I currently pay €1,000 per year for SiteMailer Alley. Oh wow, you have everything and Pro. At first glance, Elementor 1 looks like a fair deal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this is a person, Patrick. Nice that you're saying that, Patrick. That is paying for all of these things because he sees the value in it. But if you keep comparing it to cheaper tools, then it's not. Then you'll never be happy. Okay, all right, guys. I talk too much. Guys, believe even 37 per month is a lot cheaper than, yeah, exactly. You know, I pay so much for AI these days. Like, I think I'm already having like €200 per month on AI subscriptions on all kinds of different things. So yeah, okay, let's just get started, guys. I love talking with you, but we're here to build, okay? We're here to build. Come on, Reno. So, I'm just gonna refresh the builder. Is everything updated? Let's do a quick refresh. Oh, also, by the way, what's crazy is that oh, another update. Is that they changed the menu here. Look. Here, Elementor is now here at the top. In WordPress. They have a whole new home page. Welcome to the new Elementor. Let's start. Here, look. Oh, I didn't see that before. Wow. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Yeah. And then here, the editor. What is this? Settings. Let's check the settings. Whoa, look at this dashboard. Wow, that looks slick. What? Very clean. Very clean, Elementor. Much better than it was before. Here, tools and settings are now combined. Oh my god. Yeah, I care about these little details. Here, the submissions are here. Oh, I love this little menu. 10 times better. Oh my goodness. I didn't like it at all that we had like Elementor and then, what was it? Templates? Something? Or team build? No, I think templates it was called. Didn't make any sense. So now it's much better. This is much better. Yeah. But is this with Hello theme? Yes, this is with Hello theme, yes. Are you using ng? No, I haven't used that one before. The upgrade button needs to go. What upgrade button? Maybe this one? Quick start. Okay, I like this new menu. Yeah, I mean, I don't have Elementor 1 yet. So of course they're gonna try to upgrade me. But it's kind of nice. It's not these are not just products. It's like styles, theme builder. You can just start from here. I love the new branding, by the way. The pink, more bright pink with the glass. Here, edit site. It's nice. I like this. Okay. So now let's go to my website and let's just go to the home. I hope this website will be quick because it's a live website. Okay, I'm taking a huge risk for this live stream. It's literally my live website, and not that, you know, my website is that important, but you know, it's my personal website, so it's kind of important. I'm having a little bit of pain in my throat today, so I'm probably gonna take some strepsils soon. So excuse me if it sounds a bit weird. Okay, so here we are. I already built it in quite a smart way in version 3. Here, look. With percentages and grow so that it scales beautifully, you see? What else do we have? Yeah, not all the widgets will be converted already, of course, because we only have a few widgets. Oh, hey! Wait. No, V4 is not even activated yet. Oh, I thought that it would be automatic, but of course that's not the case. That's not the case. You need to activate it on this website. Can you? Yeah, please, thank you. Elementor, here's at the bottom because I have a plugin that manages my left bar. Wait, let's fix that. Enhancements. Interface. Here, this one. Admin menu. I like it that it's at the top, so we're just gonna drag Elementor at the top here. Save, because this is how it should be. Yeah, now Elementor is here. So now we can go to the settings from here, or tools, or is it the setting? I don't know, we'll see. Here, version 4, you need to activate it, okay? So I have the beta enabled, I have the developer plugin, and now I'm also gonna activate this. It's not easy, but of course I am way too early. It's not public yet. That's why it's so hard. It's now loading. Try out the new experience, yes. Please don't make a new page. Please don't make a new page, Elementor. I don't want a new page. I didn't ask for a new page. Yeah, they give me a new page. I didn't want a new page. Oh, look, this is also new. Oh, components now has a separate tab here. Oh, widgets. They call it widgets. Oh, these are all elements, globals, SEO. Oh, that's another plugin that I have. Okay, wait. I want to go to my page, my home page, not this new page that they created. I didn't ask for that. Thank you. Edit with Elementor. We're just going to edit my home page. We're just going to take massive risks here, okay? There we go. Now we have the new editor. Components, globals. No components yet. Widgets. Okay, they call it widgets now, and elements. Elementor has always done that. They've called it widgets and elements. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, what are we gonna do? We cannot really replace a widget. I don't think they have a converter yet, or do they? No. Yeah, what can we do? Should we just start over here at the bottom? Can we convert this one maybe? No. Okay, I guess we just have to start here. It's a bit shit that they don't have a... Oh, we can also not do that. Yeah, Yeah, I think we just have to start over. We just use this one as a reference. We can also start replacing widget by widget. What is a good way? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Oh, you guys are talking about Migrating a website. Okay. I think it's better if we just start over. By the way, this is what Elementor should do. If you click the plus here, it only shows Flexbox and Grid, but those are the old widgets if you click on that. So what you actually need to do right now is you need to start from here. I've noticed that. I still don't know the difference between a div block and a Flexbox. I have no idea. So we're just gonna start with a div block. I don't have any classes on this website. I don't have any variables. We're gonna start brand new, okay? I of course have images on this website because in this one, here we have this image of me. What's the name of that one? Press shoot, okay. So yeah, let's just get started. We're gonna put a background image here. Yes. And then we're just gonna search for press in all files. Press. There we go. Resolution full. Center. I can just put it on cover. And that's it. And then another thing is that here, I think I have an overlay. Yeah, I did use an overlay. A dark purple. 90%. This is also nice in V4. You can just layer stuff on top of each other. So now I'm just going to add a color. Just going to put in that same color. This one I don't have to add as a variable. I can, and maybe I should. Yeah, I don't really have a system yet for this website. Let's just add it as a variable. Why not? Yeah. Just gonna call it dark1. Now I have my variable, you see? Oh, but now, oh no, I cannot do that because this one has to have transparency. Yeah, whatever. With this one, we're just gonna do it manually. It's just for the background. See? 85. Okay. I think this page was 100% in height. Yeah, 100% VH. So we should also do that over here. We're of course going to do that in layout. No, in size. And then the max height or minimum height. VH. Yeah, that should work fine. Okay. Then we're gonna, how are we gonna do this? We need boxes, of course. And this is, what is this? We don't have grid available yet, so we have to work with Flexbox. I think I'm just gonna do the same setup over here. These boxes are 40% and this one is 25. We're gonna push these three in a box, or maybe not. These three are just floating here. Can I do that? I think I can. That's a little bit crazy. But let's try, why not? So we have an image, a heading element, and then social icons. But this is an old widget. Can we do it with a new widget? Maybe we can, maybe we can. Let's try. We're gonna put in another image. And then we're just gonna select my face, which, what's the, okay, Reno PF. Reno here. Reno 2, yeah, it's the same. Oh, this one is 10 kilobytes. That's a whole lot better. Yeah, it's a little bit unsharp. That is a little bit too unsharp, in my opinion. This one is too big. Okay, this is fine. Quickly gonna check out the comments. Now there are no box version of the container. If you want to have max width, you will have to put another container inside of the main like framer. Yeah. Looks like Elementor's changed to SaaS software. What? Yeah, I know. I already have that in my other website. Look, I already figured it out. So if you have a box like this one here, div block, then I just have a section inside of it, and inside of there. How did I do that here? I think Flexbox. Boxed, yeah, I have another box inside of it. And this one then has the size. So box 1120, and then the section is just middle aligned. That's it. Yeah, we're also going to do that on this website. So this image, how are we going to do that? It only appears once, so here we don't need a class here. So we can just do like 150. Yeah. And then here, border radius. We should definitely add a variable here. So let's do rounded m, which is going to be 16. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks fine. What is it here, actually? 20. Yeah, 16, close enough. Maybe this profile picture is a little bit smaller. Okay, yeah, I should first start out with the boxes, actually, which I didn't do. I was just too enthusiastic with the image already. Which is fine. I'm gonna put another... Wait, what did I do here? Is it a div block or a flex box? This is a div block and this is a flex box. Okay. So we're just gonna grab another div block. But wait. 1 second. I'm going a little bit crazy now. Here, this. What did I do here? This bento, and then there's already a flex box in it which has the box. Yeah, so we only need the background. We can put a section on this one, and then one flex box in it for the box container. That's it. Okay, so this one has to have a class called section. So we can add that already. And then all of the content is gonna be middle aligned. And then the image is actually gonna sit inside of that first flex box, and the flex box is gonna have a boxed width. Let's do 1260. So yeah, I think it's like this. Oh, 1260 is too big for now. I cannot see it. Otherwise we cannot see it because I know I'm not working on a big monitor, guys. So we need to make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, let's just stick to 1140. Otherwise we cannot see it. You see what I mean? I'm working on a small monitor right now. I think the media plugin is happy for... Oh, the media plugin that I have, yes. Is it the Brave browser? No, it's Arc browser. Happy Files. I think it's a paid plugin now. Here. happyfiles.io. This one. It's a really good price. One-time payment, unlimited websites. I think you need to have this. It was free before. I don't know why they make it into a paid thing. But okay, we set it up right now. I hope this is good. I put it on max width so that it can become smaller. Yeah. Yeah. But we also need some percentages left and right, otherwise we're gonna have a problem. Okay, let's first add a heading. We cannot see it right now because it's dark, and this flexbox container should be on vertical. Now it's below here. Again, we cannot see it. I'm trying to get to a system here which is easy to work with for typography. I'll show you. So I'm just gonna make an H1 here. And I'm also gonna add a, what was it, heading light? I think that's what I did on this website. Here, yeah, H light. H lights. H light. So that you can have like, one class for all of your light headings and one for your dark, so that the colors are not connected to the size, and that it's really easy to manage things globally, because body text has a different color on almost most websites, as it should be, because heading color should be brighter. Okay, heading light, so we're gonna go to color, typography. It's in typography. Yeah, it's a little bit hard. You have to get used to where things are. We can use dynamic tag for the text color. Look at that, that's crazy. Oh, of course, yeah, it makes sense, but okay, I was just like, wait. We're gonna do light one. This is gonna be our main white color, so we're gonna make it super, super white. Almost perfect white. Hey, where did my window go? What was that? Huh? That was weird. Did I click outside of it? So hello, light one. And then, let's see. Oh, probably because I clicked outside of that first window and then the other window also closed. That's probably what happened. Okay, now I'm connected. All right. So, yeah, it's getting interesting. H1, now we're gonna do the sizes over here inside of this class. Font family, okay, here, so you also need to set up your typography. Let's check our old website. Actually, what's the box container over here? Flexbox boxed. Oh, that's set up on a global level. Okay. All right, what is this one? I'm already disliking the fact that I have to go back to the site settings now. Classes are so much better, but I have to know what the font is. Bricolage, grotesque. Oh yeah, on 3 rem. Okay, in bold. With 120 line height. Okay. Let's do it. And the second one is 1.75. Okay, so that's half of that. Yeah, this website is really simple. We can keep it simple. And since we're working with classes, it's so easy to change later. So let's do that. What was it? It was bricolage, but we're gonna put that in a variable so that we can have one font setting for all of our headings. This is nice, guys. You have to think in a different way in V4. So we're just gonna do headings. And then here you put in the font, bricolage. Again, not a tutorial this, I'm just showing you how I would build it. This one is bold. The font size was 3R. Again, I'm in my first class, okay? I'm in the H1 because this is where I set up the, oh no, actually, no, that's not smart what I'm doing right now. The size should just be here. But not the font family. Or does it not matter? No, it doesn't matter because we can still, sorry, I'm talking to myself a lot, but I'm thinking out loud, okay? So I have a class right now, which is H1. We're gonna link that to the headings variable. So let's say that we're also later, we're gonna have an H2, you know, let's do it now so we can test it. Here, we're gonna delete that H1. Wait, do they have a duplicate button already? No, they don't. Okay, that's a bit shit, but H2. So if I set up the second size, no, typography size here, 1.75 R. If I also connect this one over here, yeah, it makes sense. We can just do it like here. It doesn't really matter if I put it in the light, in the color, or in the H2, because if we ever want to change the main heading font, wait, let's just go bold. If we ever want to change the main heading font, we can just go in here, and now we can just change another font here. And then it will change both of them because we have used variables. So this was not possible in V3. You had to go into every single heading if you wanted to change the headings. I mean, not every heading widget, but every heading inside of your custom font in the site settings. Yeah. So now I think I set this up smartly. Yeah, this website only right now has 2 titles, so we're keeping it simple. So now I also already set up H2, so we can use that one later. Let's delete it for now. What is the spacing between these widgets? Editor container, 20, okay. This is also something we should set up with variables. So here in the layout here, column gap and row gap, you can also set up as variable. What is the system that I've used? I forgot. Let's go back to my other website. Here, this one. Here, this is the stuff I set up. Okay, so space M is 2 rem. And S is 1 rem. There's not 1.5. I don't know if I'm happy with that. So I'm just gonna do space M for 2 rem. We're just gonna add some variables, okay? So we can work with some spacing sizes. How's everybody doing in the chat? Everybody good? Is Arc browser safe? It's a Chromium browser, so it just works on Chrome. I've been using Arc for ages. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, Patrick already has to leave. Okay. See you later, Patrick. Flexbox is the new container layout. Yeah, that's true. Aren't there global settings for this, Reno? Oh yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit late. Because I'm on my laptop right now, I don't have a secondary screen, so I cannot keep the comments open. I have to sometimes go back to you guys. I think it would be a good idea if you set up a framework for yourself for the future. Yeah, absolutely, Dennis. This is just a test. Well, actually, Elementor should allow us to upload a framework, because otherwise you have to make it all the time. But you know, I'm also showing this because we all start out with nothing. Not everybody's going to buy a framework from the beginning. Maybe they don't even allow us to use a framework. Who knows? Okay, so we're going to add a variable. Just going to call it space M. That was 2R. Yes. But we don't want to have 2R right now. So we're going to do space S, which is going to be 1.5R. Let's also create one more. Space XS, which is going to be 1 rem. Okay, that's going to be enough for now, I think, these values. So for now, I'm just going to use space S. So now we have some space between these two. And now let's create social media icons. Because I think it's smarter. I don't know if Elementor is going to give us a social media icons, because this widget is kind of useless if you think about it. It's just an icon and a link. Some hover animation. So we can make this ourselves now. This is the main idea, right? And we're just going to drop in another flex box. And we're just going to drop in an SVG, of course. Select an SVG. Oh, shit. They don't have the icon. Oh. Where's the icon library now? Oh, shit. Okay. Why not? How are we going to solve this? Because I don't want to download all the icons myself. Hey, Lex. Good to see you. And Dennis. Miss your live stream. Is there a place is there a place to see all creative variables in one place? Yes, there is. I don't know how to get there honestly, but there is. Maybe via here? Yeah, here. Variables manager. So you can, you know, put your colors together. You can put everything together here to organize it better. I'm gonna take a strepsil. I have pain in my throat. All right. We're already 1 hour in. Wow, this is going slow. It's always like that. But also I just want to take my time. We're not in a hurry. To avoid losing your updates, relax. I first needed to save it. Apparently. Where is the variables manager? Not here. Not here. They hide it. See what I mean? Oh. So for now you can only get there via actually going here. That answers your question. Perfect, thanks. Okay. Are there groups in the variable manager? No, not for now. Just try. Yeah, exactly. This is just an experimental live stream, guys, not a tutorial, as always. Social icons, I think. Yeah, I know. That's what I used here. Social icons. But this is the V3 widget, and I don't want to use V3 widgets. I want to have a completely V4 website. So now I need to download icons from somewhere. Ugh. That's not what I want. See what I mean? Then I have to go to some websites or have a folder. I mean, that icon library was great. Why is it not here? I'm not happy with that. And I'm not going to do that right now. Fuck it. Just going to put it here. Yeah, sorry guys. I was hoping Elementor would have given us an icon library, but now I have to use a V3 widget. Oh. Okay, let's make some boxes and test responsiveness then. How are we gonna do that? I think we could just start with a container or a flex box. Why is this one so low? Or is there some padding in here? Oh yeah, there's some margin here. Honestly, it's fine for now. We're just gonna put some stuff in there. We're just gonna put a heading, of course. And we're gonna give that the styling age light, and that's gonna also be an H2. That was easy. Now we're gonna put in a paragraph of this is still a problem. Come on. Why is they still haven't fixed that? This is not good for people that are have ADHD. And now we can use the same. Oh, not age light. We need body lights. Okay, so now we need a new class. Wait, what did we use here? Body. Is it the same font? Wait, let's check it. I have a Chrome extension. It's easier than going to the site settings. Oh, it's the same. Bricolage 400 and then soft purple. Okay. So we're gonna do body light. We're gonna do text color light 1. We already have that one for the title, so now we're gonna create light 2. Light 2, which is it's a little bit darker. Of course, I should use my own website here. Oh, I'm clicking outside of it again. That's annoying. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. I literally made a color palette generator like a web app, and I'm not using it myself. That's not good. Can we get like the color code? The hex code? Where's this plugin? Oh, here. There we go. So if you didn't know, I made a web app. It's called Website Style Kit. You can start with a color over here and it automatically generates a whole palette. Wow, why does it look so green here? Or so blue, I mean. Oh, it's very blue. Let's make it a little bit more purple. I like the color between purple and blue. That's why I've been using it for the longest time. I feel like I want something a little bit brighter these days. Not too much. Okay, what about this? But what was I looking for? I was looking for light. Here, the color on light background. That's okay, primary 2. Let's use this one. I'm gonna make another variable. Yes. Light 2. I'm gonna put the value in here, create. And we also need a color for that. Outline. So let's go back one more time, or let's also add light 3. Light 3. Oh, not a double hashtag. Yeah. But this text over here is going to be light 2. We need light 3 for the border of that box. So let's just do that. We're going to add a border to that box, which is 1 pixel. And now we already have it. So that's light 3. Very easy. Border type, solid dashed. I think it's going to be a solid one. And the border radius going to be huge. Rounded M, 16. What do we do here? Hey, this is a huge benefit of V4, you're going to see. Border 20. Yeah, okay. Border radius, rounded M. Let's do rounded L, which is going to be, let's do 1.25 R, because that is 20. Let's make them a little bit more rounded. Why not? 1.5 R. So we have 2 variables now. Rounded, wait, can I move them from here? Oh, I cannot. Okay. So rounded M, rounded L. Oh, this one is in pixels and this one is in RAM. Yeah, the rounded corners don't need to have don't need to have RAM. Why am I making it so hard for myself? Some people uh-oh. Yeah. Some people obsess over using RAM everywhere, but RAM is useful for people that are zooming in and stuff, but your rounded corners don't have to become huge. So you can just use pixels. This is my point of view, okay? I don't know, not everybody agrees with that probably. But yeah. Okay, let's see the comments. Hi Reno from the Tenerife building AC cloner. Nice, Tenerife, that's a nice place to live. For each item, choose the icon from the icon library, upload SVG, and add your link. Choose the icon from the icon library. Oh! Are you saying that? No, but this is a V3 widget. Here, see, it's a V3 widget. We need a V4 widget. But there is no V4 widget. Oh, maybe in the image widget. No. No. No, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Use font awesome. Yeah, okay. I know, but I was so used to using the icon library from Elementor. You know? Are there any claims that Elementor has made in terms of performance? Ow! I'm just really curious where they can rank themselves with V4 amongst other builds. Yeah, I mean, ow. Like, we're new. This is new, guys. So think about it. I, right now, am a guinea pig. I'm using myself to build this new website, or build my website in V4. If we save the old version, we can literally compare the code. We can do it in a few minutes. Already the top. I can publish it because it's a live website. You guys can check out and see the difference. That's cool. Let's do it. But these rounded corners feel like a little bit too much now. But we first need to add some padding. What's the padding we used in here? 2 rem. Okay. So now, yeah, that's the question. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna put that in a component, or are we gonna make a class? And where did I add those rounded corners? Oh, I already added those rounded corners in the local. That's not a smart idea. No, I'm doing it wrong. You see that? I should use a class, or maybe I can turn it into a component. Let's try. Okay. Maybe it will transfer these values to the component. Ooh, cool idea, Reno. Thank you. 2R. But, yeah, 2R can just stay 2R. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, I think so. And then in here, can we do space XS? No, that's too much. We need XXS, which is 0.25 R. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now, wait, there's still some, what is it, blur background here? Background, what's the trick we use over here? Oh, I love that new feature, by the way. Did you see what you have edited? Oh, V4 is so much better. But what did I do? I forgot already. Background overlay. What is this then? How does it get that soft glow? I already forgot how I did it. No, transform? No. Oh, custom CSS. Hey, I use a trick here. You see that? Okay, let's add some text. Okay, that still works. Oh, we can do inline editing here about me. Hey, that works. Yeah, okay. Let's try to add a effects. Filters. Backdrop filter. Now this is blur the whole thing. This is not gonna go well, yeah. No, I already knew. Wait. Backdrop filter. That's what we need. Blur here. There we go. It's just built in. No custom CSS needed anymore. Come on. This is cool. And then we can also make it a little bit lighter. So we feel like, here, brightness. We just bump it up just a little bit. 120. Wait, let's see the difference. Yeah. Hey. We just did it without custom CSS. How cool is V4? And now, are we done? Yeah, we still need to add some hover, but let's try to turn this into a component and then to see if it takes all of these values and puts them in the component, guys. This is the first component test with Elementor, probably on YouTube, because they tested it this morning. They announced it this morning. Here, create component. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Create the component. Name. Flexbox. No. Box. Box 1. Oh, box 1. Create. I clicked on create. Oh, there it is. Component created successfully. Okay, there was some lag. Oh, look at that. Add your first property. Properties make instances flexible. Select any element, then in the General tab, click Next to see any settings you want to use. You want users to customize. Oh, okay. Oh, that feature we're gonna get right now. Your properties panel. Your properties will appear in the properties panel. Learn more. Do they have a tutorial already? That will be quick. How can we help? No, no. I was like, how can how can they be so fast with a tutorial? It doesn't exist. Properties make instances. Select any element. Then in the General tab, okay. Click next to any settings. Okay. So they're saying if we are in a component, we go to the General tab, then override property. Guys. Yeah. And now, I don't know what I'm also inside of this component. I don't know if I like it that it's like lit up, because can I still see my hover now? And is it even a... okay, let's go back one step. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's reloading the whole page. I do not like that. What? Oh my god, I was like, where's my work? Click here. Okay. Oh, that's not... I don't know if I like that. Did you see that? We went to a new page. Here, edit component. Please not gonna reload the whole page. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's not. Is it reloading the page now? Okay, so now we're in a local component. So now we should be able to add a hover class. So let's try that. If we do a hover class, we're now in the hover. So then let's say we wanna change the backdrop filter to not a blur, but to have less brightness. So let's say 90. Oh, but then the blur is also gone. Okay, so we also need to blur then. Yeah, 95 then. At least something is happening. Why is it so much? Why is it so much? 99. Wow, that feels a lot like for 1%. But okay, at least we have something. And then the border, I also want to add a border. Okay, here we can still see that border. So let's say that we go from light 3 to light... What is it over here? Oh, can we see that? Wait, on my website. It's lighter. See that? It's lighter. So we're gonna also make it lighter. We're in the hover right now. Let's do light 2. And I don't like it that it's so harsh. So we're also gonna add a transition. Oh, yeah, I remember. We're gonna go to the normal mode, and then we're gonna go to transition. And then a 200 milliseconds. Let's turn that into 500. So it's gonna take... Yeah, no, this probably doesn't work now. Let's publish it. You guys can test it as well. Gotta see how this plans out. Yeah. Why you moved to Bali? I'm not in Bali right now. I'm in Thailand. In Bangkok. This is how Breakdance does this as well. I like it. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're still trying to help me with the icons. In the left panel, content, you will see a list of social items. Clear browser cache, try incognito, private window, extensions, ad blocker, comment, break in the icon library. In the left panel content, you can see a list of the social items. In the left panel content, what are you talking about? Okay, let's first test the hover. I'm gonna refresh this page. Uh-oh. That did not go well. What do you guys see when you go to renodeboer.com? Oh, it's still a preview? Box. Or am I just saving the component now? Maybe now I need to publish it. Okay, now it's doing something. Feels like it's not listening to me. Like this is not 1% less bright. Or was the... Oh, wait, maybe I did it wrong. And also the border, does it listen? Okay, so I probably did it wrong. Let's go back in there. How are you guys liking it so far? Seeing how I'm struggling with this. Nice having you as a developer alongside me. I'm going to lunch probably, lunch break soon. Best greeting from Denmark. Yeah, nice, Tobias. It's nice to develop together, right, and to figure this out. My 3 favorite utility classes: section block, section inline, or for padding. All right. Make a class for padding because you're going to use it more on more elements. Yeah, or variable. Yeah, it's hard. You need to really think about a system, and I know that there's no perfect system with this kind of stuff. Like everybody does it in their own way, but you know, looks fine by me. Do you ever write code like for Elementor with unlimited elements? Unlimited elements? Is that not a widget pack? But no, I don't write custom code. I don't think that's needed anymore these days. I think you need to give the hover state another border color. Yeah, I think that's what I did. But we're gonna check it, It's good to see how Elementor is moving forward. There's a big jump using variables and components. I look forward to using these. Thanks for taking the time to work. Yeah, nice to hear. Okay, so okay, let's check if I did it right. So we're here in the brightness is 120 here. And the blur is 15 pixels. And then if we go to hover, oh, the blur also changed. Oh, maybe this one has to be like 115 for the difference to be small. That's probably what I'm thinking now. And then the border is here light 2. And in the normal state is light 3. So it should be darker. But hey, let's do one more. Here, we're gonna make it even darker, the starting point. Light 4. Yes. Publish. Now it should be better. Yeah, fix it. Still way too light. Way too light. So we need to play with the colors. But hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. Maybe I should just use the color that I already had, because I was kind of happy with that. But now I'm in the component. So let's also hover light 4. Just want it to be subtle, really subtle. Here, brightness 110. Let's see, this is probably some smoother. And it has an animation, so this should be better. Yeah, this is nicer. You see? You guys can check it on the live website. I'm literally doing it as we speak. Okay, we have a problem, you know? We haven't set up the outer container correctly. So we also need to fix that if we start duplicating boxes. Okay, I kind of like the component, but I was hoping... I don't like the reload. I really dislike the reload. Why? That's one thing that I really disliked about the site settings. I should not use the word hate. That's not a good word, Reno. Okay, but we have a component. I was just hoping we could just open it here right away and then just, you know, do some stuff. But okay. Just gonna make a duplicate. But now, what is the width of this box? Yeah, we don't have the styling panel as well. You see what I mean? So you cannot really like have one component. Oh, we cannot even do that. Okay, so here, listen. I have my flex boxes here, which I set up, there's different widths, right? This one has a different width than this one. So I was hoping that I could do this, but I guess this is not gonna be possible with components because each component has its own width, which makes sense because it's used for content. Yeah, I guess I understand the difference now between a component and a class. A class is more flexible. It's like one layer, you can do multiple layers, so you have more design freedom when it comes to this kind of stuff. Unless you have a grid and that grid controls the layout. But I guess I'm understanding how it works now. Just don't like to be in a different menus all the time. Is combo class applicable? Yeah. Yeah, but you cannot look. Here, if you open the layers panel, if you click on a property, there's no settings anymore. You have to go into the component, so you're only editing that one component. And so the component should be used then not to control the whole box, but maybe just these two texts. Because then you can let your clients only edit that. Oh, maybe that's how I should do it. A class for the box and then a component for the two heading widgets. Yeah. Hey. Let me have 1 minute break while I'm checking the comments. If you want to make an adjust for styling, it will be changed on all elements. Yeah. Put the components in the grid. Yeah, there's no grid right now. Use the grid layout and then component will take up whatever space you set up. Yeah. We don't have the grid in V4 right now. Yeah, that's what I said. This makes a lot of sense. By the way, where did you learn all those shortcuts from Mac? Because like 80% of my shortcut knowledge comes from randomly stumbling upon in your vids. What shortcuts? I don't even realize that I'm using them. I'm very used to shortcuts, but I don't even know what I'm using right now when you say this. Oh, my throat. I like it, you know. Sometimes I struggle in these streams, but we have to struggle anyways to learn the new version, whether we do it here in Elementor or whether we switch to another page builder. This is the professional way to work, right? This is it. So we have to learn it anyways. Just while on a break, I want to say that I loved your tutorial for animation add-ons. Nice. I also follow Andrea for the GSAP tutorial. Love to see more of these. Thank you. That's very nice to hear. Yeah, I also really liked animation add-ons. It's such a cool company. I mean, I don't know about the how if they will be able to adapt to version 4. If you don't know, I made a video about this company. GSAP inside of Elementor. It's not like fully customizable. It's more like preset GSAP. But you can create really cool stuff with it. Especially I like the text effects, the image effects. But they're gonna have to work hard now to adapt for version 4 and make it really light. I already asked them. I said like, yo, are you guys preparing? Maybe you can also edit the code if you want. I'm not even sure, but I'm not gonna edit the code myself. Look at that, how cool. Maybe we can even install it. Yeah, but then I'm gonna make my website slow. We wanna see how fast it is, right? Okay, let's continue. We're gonna change this. We're gonna change this. This one, delete. I think I know what I need to do right now, guys. Oh shit, but can I turn this into a... Uh-oh, wait. Flexbox, oh, okay, I know. Copy. Then I'm gonna go outside of my component. My client's asking to provide Elementor Pro license as an add-on. What should we do? What? My client's asking to provide Elementor Pro license as an add-on. What do you mean? Your client's asking to buy... What do you mean? What is it asking? I don't know. Like shift all up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Scrub. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Not a lot of people know that, actually. How much does the animation plugin eat away perform? Yeah, I did a test. You can watch it in my YouTube video. It's like 2-3 videos ago. But I have to do more tests. I just tested it on one website. There was a drop in performance. But okay, components is not for styling. But you have variation. You have a card with the text and another one has the same text but also icon, which you let replace but not allowed to affect the original one. Yeah. Okay, so now... Why can I not paste it? Oh, come on. I already copied it. Oh, here, paste. Oh, hey. See? We're solving this. We are solving this. If you create a card DOE and use global classes to build it, you can just apply that class. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that right now. Like literally what you're saying. This one has to become a class because it's just the background, okay? So we're just gonna call this one box. I'll just call it box 1 because the component's already called box 1 and I think I'm gonna break it then. So we're just gonna call this box 1. Can we just change the name of the component here? Here, edit. Oh, no. Uh-oh. What? We've published your page and updated the class names. Oh, it didn't like that. Before, duplicate box 1. Huh? What happened there? I'm just trying, okay, to duplicate box 1. It doesn't like it that we have box 1. It doesn't like that. But yeah, all the styling is in here, so we need to definitely change that. So we're just gonna delete that. That was 2 rem. That 2 rem needs to go here, 2R. But also all of that styling. That is something Elementor should build. Oh, convert to global class. Hey. They have it. We don't need this. We just do it like this. Here, 2R. And we just do it like this. Convert to global class. Converted class. Hey. Box C1. Hey. I'm not the only one. Okay. So we know we have all the shit in here. The hover. Does it still work? Yeah, it still works. Okay, it still works. So now we can do that trick with like the, we're just gonna do a duplicate here. This component. Wait, this one, the size will be local, will be max with 50% or 40% here, and then with grow. Yeah, but that's probably because this flexbox is not on a, is not wrapping. So now it should wrap better. Am I messing things up? Yeah. I'm messing it up. What's wrong? It's literally a wrap. What's wrong with my flexbox? There's nothing wrong with my flexbox. It just has a size, 40% width, and then it has grow, because it needs to grow in width, and then we're just gonna duplicate. And now it's gonna go to the next one over here. Why is this not staying inside? Because local should always overwrite. Base row. Okay, I'm gonna check the comments. I think you have to duplicate the class when you create another one. Yeah, that we are, okay, I already did that. I like the instant animation, how the UI changes with modification. Yeah, me too. Why did I move to Thailand? I didn't move to Thailand, I'm just here for a little while. I'm basically homeless. You duplicated the flexbox instead of the box one. Really? No, here, I duplicated this one. See? It's this one that I duplicated. I don't know. Maybe our component friend is messing it up. It doesn't like to do that. Do we need another box? I don't want to do that. But I feel like I have to. Let's try. If this one is going to work. Oh, this one also needs to be a flex. It needs to be like this. Oh, wait, that's so stupid. Of course it's not like this. It should be horizontal on a row. Because now... What the hell? Huh? Huh? Wait, am I doing it wrong? This one, no, this one should not be on row. Oh, this one, okay, that was on wrap. Okay, sorry. This box should be on row and then wrap. Now it's working, finally. Oh my God, I was just clicking on the wrong thing. So now we can go in here, make another duplicate, yes. And then this one is gonna be 25. And now if we duplicate this one, we get 3 on the bottom. Let's try. There we go. Finally, okay. I did it right. And then actually we don't even need this box now. Wait, let's quickly make a duplicate before I mess up again. Okay. And then we're just gonna drag these boxes outside of here. Oh, come on, Elementor. Yes, thank you. Oh, actually, I can just duplicate this easier. We still have one backup. So now this one is, this box is on a row with wrapping flexbox flexbox row with wrapping. And then this one, duplicate. Yes, see, we're getting there. Oh, there's a problem with the space between. Oh, it looks fine actually. Okay, we fixed it. I can delete this whole thing. Now this one needs to be 25, and now this one is 3 columns here at the bottom. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we did it, guys. That was that was a lot of like thinking on the flexbox level. I'm so happy that back in the day I spent so much time trying to figure out the flexbox, because the flexbox was so hard for me. But I spent like months learning it. So yeah, I'm very happy that now, oh, I can just do it like this. Hey, oh, what's happening? Bold, okay. Client work. Wait, can I also use my AI? Website style kit. Hey, it just works. That's nice. Could just talk into it. Hello, this is a test for my AI voice transcription. Yeah. Can you guys still hear me as well? Because I'm using the microphone for 2 things now. I'm getting errors from this. Oh God. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. This was funny. This was chaotic, but funny. Okay, this one works. Can I also select? No, you cannot select. Oh, you can. Okay, a little bit. So what if I hold... Here, another shortcut. What if I hold Alt and Shift? And then backspace. See, you can do it one word by word. There we go. Okay, now the flexbox should grow better. And what about the top and bottom padding? What did I do here? Is there some padding? 10! Good lord. So my website is bigger than 100% view age. Section. Yeah, fine. We can do it here or no? Yeah, we shouldn't, because not every section has the same. So we're probably gonna have to do another one. Pad, top, bottom, medium. That's a good name. Then we're gonna add, what is it? Let's do, oh wait. Let's do 8R at the top and 8R at the bottom. But it's not getting bigger. And why not? Because this local has a size, a height, minimum height, VH. Maybe then, yeah, then it will work. So minimal, it should fill the screen. If it needs more space, it will become bigger. Yeah, now we just need to fix this. Rino de Boer. Hey. Okay, size, local, 100% of the width. There we go. Now that also works. Let's do a little... Oh, actually, we forgot the components. Oh my God. I wanted to test out the components. Wait, where are you guys? So we can already use V4 for production. Well, we kind of can. Edge is way better than that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's more developer. Yeah, it's very much developer. I mean, coding developer, not just no-code developer. All right, thank you, Uzat, for the help. Okay, so yeah, I didn't check the component feature now. I mean, I checked it, but I couldn't make it fully work. That's interesting, but let's first check fix responsiveness because my website needs to go live, okay? Because right now it's not. It's messing it up. Here. Wait, let's publish it. Huh? Hello? Okay. Uh-oh, no, please. What is going on here? Why? We've published your page and updated class names. Some new class names use the same name as existing ones. No, they didn't. To prevent conflicts, we added the prefix dup. They didn't. What's the problem? That's so annoying. I didn't. Let's see if it breaks right now. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, it's filtering, it's searching. Oh my goodness. Boxy 1. Box 11. 11? I didn't use box 11. What? Okay. Let's check the website. You guys can also check it. This is more subtle, with the colors. Oh. That's the wrong website. Where are we? We're here. Okay, let's add some fun stuff. And then I want to check out the components. The boxy one. Just want to add a little bit of transition. Transition 500 milliseconds, okay. And then I also want to, the hover should also transform a little bit, move up, like -10. Yeah, that's nice. Very subtle. Actually, it's too much. Let's do -8. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Box shadow. Oh yeah, I said that I wanted to do that from the beginning. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. Probably just need a separate color for this. Something like this. It doesn't work, by the way, if you're in this window, you have to click outside. Yeah, there's a little glow, but it's not very visible. Let's try like a lot more, like 30. And then vertical, we're gonna put it down. Yeah, you see? You see the glow? It's too intense now. That's kind of cool. Just gonna put this like this. Yeah, that's nice. I think this is cool. Let's try. We're gonna go back to the home. I'm saving it now. You guys can also check it if you want. Yeah, there's just a little bit of glow. I don't like the border now. Wait, maybe? Now my designer's eye is waking up. In the border, if we make it darker. Oh, but that was already 5. Let's disconnect it. Let's make it even darker. I think that's even better because then you can focus on the glow. Here. Oh. Yeah. What do you guys think? Light 5. Now that I'm seeing this, I'm inspired. I'm like, I want to make it a little bit more darky dark. Save. Yes. Why do they keep showing that? Now I really care about those little details. Just makes it feel like more premium. I don't like the border here. Let's refresh. Yeah. Still don't like the border, but hey, this is good enough. It's very smooth. It's already better than what we have here. Yeah, it's nice. You guys can check it out as well. You can check out the code as well. Let's do it just for fun. Okay, so how many layers deep are we before we go from econ inner, wait, element, page, econ boxed, econ inner? Yeah, we already have that now as well. What is this? Oh, that's the top. Yeah, okay. So we need to start from here. Now, honestly, this one is not too bad, what we saw here, I think. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Honestly, like, I can act like I know, but I don't really understand. Okay, well. It looks less, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys should check it. Like, you can literally compare the top and the bottom right now. I'm gonna focus on the responsiveness because this is horrible. See, it's touching the sides. It doesn't wanna wrap. Here, the wrapping is beautiful. What is happening? Okay. Here, the wrapping is beautiful. Boom. See? 2, 3 to 4, 1 or 2, 2, 1 and then 1. Very nice. And also the sides. Very nice. So I think it's on the section that I added percentages last time. Margin padding. Here, where is it? It's in base. Yeah, we don't care about base. Padding top and bottom. Yeah, but now we're going to add padding left and right. So we're just going to do 5%. 5%. It should stay in the middle. But this should already make sure that our sides are not touching. So we're going to do it just as we go. Yeah, see? Now it already has some healthy spacing left and right. This is literally all you need to do. It's amazing. Like, once I figured it out, I was like, wow. Instead of like setting up the width on everywhere, now, hey, this is very, very interesting, guys. Look, we have a max width on this container, boxed. Oh, wait. I made a class, max width. So it can shrink because that's what max width does. And then in this one, we just add a little bit of percentages, which makes sure that if this max width 1260 box, or now is 1140, but doesn't matter. If it starts to touch the sides, it will automatically shrink. And therefore we have a situation now where we just set up that 1140 once, and that 5% left and right, and all the way to mobile. It just keeps healthy spacing. The only thing we need to do right now is just wrap these boxes better, which is what I'm gonna do right now. Oh, my throat. Okay. So let's switch. This still looks fine, but probably from here. Yeah. So from here, we're going to change the locals to a different width size. Yes. So 40, yeah, 40, 40 is fine. Then these two should also be 40. 40. And if we put this on 40, then the last one will wrap automatically. There we go. And then on a mobile phone, back in the day, this used to be automatic, but not right now. We could just put this at 60, for example, because 60 will never have space for 2 on mobile, because we're using grow. This one stays right now because it's probably 25 still. Okay. You see, so now we have everything perfectly. Let's test it responsively. And then we can do the components and then we're done. See how much time it takes. It's literally like one section, but I'm trying to get everything to work and build it in a proper way. It takes quite a bit of time. But I'm also chatting with you guys, of course. Is it already released? No. Not yet. I'm in the beta. Here, look. Still looks good. Here, now it already switches. Here, look, beautiful. Beautiful. It even looks smooth somehow. Now, still good, still readable. And then, boom, we go to mobile. Beautiful. You saw how easy that was. We just have to keep these percentages in mind. There's just 5% left, 5% right. There's a max width for desktop, and that's literally it. The whole website skills. Also the top here, of course, it just stays perfectly. So nice. So much nicer than this one already. Just need to make it a little bit wider, but that's just literally one edit. Okay, let's now test out that component. Actually, you know what? Let's dump the other component. I don't like this component anymore. Box 1, you know what? You can go. Why not just convert these two? Right? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, how can I... Oh, shit. Oh, so then we have to use another box. Otherwise, we cannot turn it into a component, I guess. Huh. Add elements inside of components and just adjust the layout instruction. Yeah, see? Create a component by right-clicking on any flexbox or div box by creating a create component from the context menu. Yeah, so you need to add another flex box or box around these two. So that means that this spacing is also going to go because we don't need that anymore. Oh, where is it? Oh, of course, in boxy one. Yeah, I mean, I want to test it. That was the goal. So I'm just gonna do it. Oh, wait. Hello? Okay. Wait, let me just put it here, in there. Yeah. And then in this one, we're gonna have a layout, no spacing. No, layout. Oh, it's a flex. Otherwise we don't have this option. Yeah. Oh, it's a vertical one. Okay, so now we still have that base value. I don't know how to delete that, so I'm just gonna do it manually now. So that it's zeroed out. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this one into a component. text box 1. Let's just do that. We don't need perfect naming. That's also something developers obsess about. But that doesn't make your website better. Just do something that works for you. Okay, that's it. So now, how can I make sure that this one overwrite property? Okay, so what about, let's try. Title, group name default. Description. Group name default. There's no way to add a group as well. Okay, so now if we publish it, is this how it works? Let's check the comments. Yeah. Yes, it's released, but it's still beta, yeah. I really know I have to shoot off for now, but I appreciate you taking the time to go all of this. Look forward to your future videos. Yeah, thank you, Oxon. I don't know what your name is, but... Oh, here, components properties. We're almost done, guys. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, here's the folder. Add a new group. I guess. Components properties. Yeah, so now I think we should be able to, wait, publish. And then duplicate a component, and then the content should be editable. It should look different now in the left panel. That's how it should work. Do not like that it's like... Yeah, hey, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Is it necessary for this website? No. No. But this is nice for when you're working with clients. This is very nice. Because now you can just duplicate this component. You know, put this component in here. And edit the text like that. I personally don't like it when it reloads the page. But hey, this works. See, so these top ones are now components, so clients can easily edit it like this. These two are still normal text layers, so then clients can also mess up the styling. Yeah, this is cool. You know what? I'm gonna put this on another page and then we can test. We cannot do a page websites test, but maybe we can do page test. Wait, let's publish it. Exit to WordPress. We're almost done. We're almost done. Yeah, we're just gonna call it Home V3. I think many people will do something like this, right? You wanna save your old work just in case. Home V3. We're gonna put this page on, wait, what is this new version? Private. Save. Yes. Edit with Elementor. So now we're just gonna put the V3 in there and then we will just delete the V3 from the home page, and then we have a V3 page and a V4 page, except the social media icons. That's the only widgets which I couldn't do. Oh, we also have a footer still and a header, which I don't use anymore. I'm just gonna delete that. Clean up my website. But okay, we have a V3 website here, or a V3 page, I should say. Wait, am I publishing it now? Is it live now? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's still private. Okay, great. It's published, but it's private. That's how it should be. So now, are we still in there? Yeah. We can delete the old homepage. This one is a bit smaller as well. But okay, let's delete this one. And then publish, and now the new website should be live. I literally edited it live. I feel like a hacker. Because I am, kind of. Oh, my cursor is gone. Oh, now it's here. No. Oh, it's not showing up. My custom cursor is... Oh, now it is. Okay. Sometimes it's not showing. Do you guys see that? Yeah, my custom cursor is doing weird stuff. I don't know. Okay. Is this the V3 or the V4? Uh-oh. Huh? Okay. I want to do one more thing. Just want to add a little bit of fun to the website. So we're just going to do, on the photo, we're just going to do a hover. Wait, maybe we can do both. That would be fun. Hover and then transform. And then we're going to move it up like 5 pixels. That works. And then we're also going to give it a rotate. A little bit. So like that. And then on the transition, we're going to add some smoothness there. 800 milliseconds. That's way too slow. Yeah, that's fun. And then also a little bit of size scaling. 1.1, 1.1. Oh, so hello, Reno, 1.1. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, we cannot really do something with this. Maybe I should try to install the GSAP. That would be cool. But at least it's a little bit fun. It's crazy seeing how you change one setting and all the boxes adjust accordingly in Elementor. I guess I'm just using V3 and copying and pasting all the time. Yeah, exactly. It's so cool, huh? It's so cool. Let's do it one more time. If we're in Boxy 1, for example, and we just change the padding here to 3. Everywhere. Yeah, it's so nice. It is so good. The new editor is just so much better, but it takes time, especially if you want to make it fun. See what yeah. Do you guys see what I mean? Like the workflow is different. It's very different. But hey, it is much, much, much better. Okay, let's answer some questions and then I'm gonna go because we're already streaming for 2 hours. Do clients ever look down on you in any way for being no coder, less respected compared to code devs? Well, there is this idea, I think, in the under developers that developers are superior because they code. But like, you have to look at it from a client perspective. What does a client want? A client can have different goals actually, but most of the time what they want is they want a website that makes them look good to the outside world. They want to convert so that people can easily contact them if they want something, right? They want to display their services or their products in a nice way, so the design is very important. It should be convincing, so the copywriting should be good. And all of these things don't have don't have anything to do with whether you use a page builder or whether you use hand code everything yourself. You could, of course, argue that the speed decreases when you use a page builder, which is often the case. Oh, okay, wait, I'm lagging. My computer just turned to black because it's getting dark here. Okay, you could, of course, argue that page builders slow down your website, and that has been true for many years, but now page builders like Elementor, page builders like Divi, we have bricks now even that are optimized for speed. So then the difference between using a page builder like that and hand coding it yourself is so small that you should ask yourself if it's worth it to learn it, especially in a time where AI is going to be so good at generating code. And what are we talking about here? We're talking about front-end code. We're not talking about connecting databases together where a developer has to be on it. But many coders in WordPress, they're so used to hand coding their stuff that they don't want to get rid of that because they're used to it. It's a safe space for them. For me, it was never a safe space. I didn't like it. When I was in design school, I had to learn code. I was forced to learn code, otherwise I wouldn't finish the semester. But the moment I could drop it, I did. It's a conscious choice I already made 10 years ago. Back then, of course, I didn't know that AI would become a big thing. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on design and marketing because that's where the real impact is. And I think I was right. And yeah, the amount of speed you can already get with a professional page builder like Bricks or Webflow is already so good. And Elementor is now moving in that direction. Divi is moving in that direction. There are some builders that are still bad, you know, like Framer, Wix, Squarespace, but those have a different target audience. You know, those are for beginners that just want something simple. And Elementor was like that. Elementor won't always try to serve these two audiences, and now they're moving up. So yeah, that's an answer to my question. Clients care about other things than a code. So I personally would never worry about that. They don't even understand it. They don't even understand WordPress most of the time. Some of them do. And I think many clients will be happy that Elementor is now becoming a more professional builder that also requires us to be better. Because as you can see in this live stream, it was not super easy to get to that result. And of course, there will be some clients who will care about it, but not the clients that most clients will not. And there are people out there who are painting a narrative that clients care a lot about code quality, but I haven't come across them. So, how's the business course cooking? It's well, it's not. I turn off the gas right now because I need to focus on this. You know, Elementor V4. There's so much educational content I need to do. Still in the process of like finishing up everything for the design course, and once those two courses are there, I want to do a business course. But the business course, I should also test a few things because the market is changing. You know, like AI is here. How are you going to handle clients from now on? Many people have fear. So I actually want to get back to doing more client work so that I can provide better experiences, better stories. Because I feel like many educators on YouTube, they lose touch with reality a little bit sometimes because they don't actually do the client work anymore. And you know, teaching on YouTube is great, but it's always great. I love people who teach, but I feel like if you really want to understand your viewer and you want to create the most impact, you need to come down and fight the battle as well. Great insight and response. Thanks. AI is going to be a real pain in the future. Yeah, I mean pain or or a benefit. You know, it's like think about it. What we're going to have soon, because I think Elementor already said that somewhere. Or was that another builder? I don't know. But what's probably going to happen is that we can generate stuff inside of Elementor. So we're just probably going to get a chat, like what we already saw with Angie. We're just going to have a chat, and then we say to Elementor, hey, we want a section like this. Maybe we can even dump a screenshot in there, like what we can do with Bolt and Lovable. And then just it generates all the widgets. That has to happen. Come on. Elementor has to do that. Okay, a few more questions, guys. Do you really think WordPress and Elementor are still relevant in 2026? 2026, yes. 2030, I don't know. But it's crazy. It's crazy times, guys. It's crazy times. Like, what's gonna happen? Do I know? I think everybody who acts like they know what's gonna happen right now, which tool is gonna win the battle, is just speaking out of his ass because we don't know. Nobody knows. But what we do know is that AI is one of the biggest changes in our industry. So I believe that generate first, that's going to be huge. It has to be. Come on, it is so great. I think the question is more, can WordPress and companies like Elementor adapt to the speed that these other companies are doing? It's crazy what you can do with Lovable, but WordPress still has big advantages. It has the CMS, right? It has a way to make it really easy for clients to come in and edit stuff, like what we just saw with components. And that's the power of WordPress. It's an old platform. It looks like shit. Like, how many years have they been working on a redesign now? So long. But, you know, it's the biggest platform in the world, and there's a reason for it. It's not because it's pretty, it's because it just works. It's a system, people know it, and if they're gonna, you know, I think they have to make a move now towards that new system. I actually wanted to work on a video about that, like what WordPress is gonna look like, because the new version actually looks quite fresh, but they just still haven't released it because they're so slow. It's easy to talk for me, okay? It's a huge company. I bet they're doing their best, but it just takes so much time. Doe je dit ook in Nederlands? So are you also doing this in Dutch? No, not anymore. Back in the day, I used to do Dutch YouTube, but not anymore. Maybe in the future. But still, I do want to do some workshops in the future. That would be fun. Still important that you learn the way. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the thing about no-code development. No-code development is not ignoring all best practices. Like, look what I did in this stream. We used the classes, we used the variables, I figured out the components, now I understand. And now this is how we should use it. And coders do the same thing, but they just use a different tool. They use code. But they achieve the same thing, it's the same principles. They also use variables, classes, and components. It tells, oh, is the stream looking good? I'm using my iPhone right now. And just a wireless microphone. So how was the quality in this stream? Was it good? Would you be open to test Drupal? Yeah, I don't, like all of my clients so far, they are okay with WordPress. Like, why would I go to another platform right now? Like, how can you be good also at everything? Like, you should just pick something. And for me, I picked WordPress and I picked Elementor. I'm very happy with where Elementor is moving now, because I was already like getting not distracted, but like teased by what you can do with bricks. I was like, ooh, that's good, you know? But yeah, I stick to Elementor. I don't want to switch builder. It's a painful process, man. Like, imagine having to rebuild your client websites, because I know many guys that have switched to bricks, But then on older projects, they don't want to rebuild the whole website. So they still have to go back into Elementor and make changes there. So then you're having to keep up with 2 builders. It's painful. So it's easier to stick. I mean, with Elementor, we also have to rebuild some stuff. Hopefully we'll get a converter, but at least it's not as dramatic as switching from Elementor to Bricks. Like you can see what happened here. Version 3 widgets just work together with version 4. It's fine. You don't have to convert it all, in a few months. You can take probably the whole year. Yeah, I've heard about Google Anti-Gravity, but I haven't touched it yet. What do you think about Webflow? I mean, yeah, Webflow is a good tool because Webflow from the beginning, the moment they started, their positioning was very clear. Not like what Elementor did. Webflow came from developers, like original developers, okay? Not no-code developers. Webflow was created for developers that wanted a visual way to interact with web code. They didn't pretend to be an app builder. They didn't pretend to make web apps. They just focus on websites with a nice workflow, right? Webflow. That's the idea. But it was targeted at developers. Now they're marketing. Let's go to their website. This is interesting. Yeah, now that they are a little bit more broad. They also had a little bit of an identity crisis because they went very extreme developer and now they made it easier again. Here, let's see. Now the website has changed again. What is this? Smarter sites start here. Okay. With Webflow's AI native platform, okay, now they're all AI, you can create, manage, and optimize personalized web experience that drive real results faster than ever. Yeah. It's a bit vague, this. Like, what is it? Back in the day, it used to say web development visually for developers. It was very clear. I don't know exactly what it said, but now I don't like these kinds of copywriting. Smarter sites start here. Okay, well, what does it even mean? Smarter sites. Oh, okay, that's cool. You're zooming out. But, my opinion is it's a very good platform, but it's a closed platform, which means that the price can be very expensive. There are many stories of people who have had a Webflow website and then their traffic increases and then their hosting jumps up to $1,000 per month. Imagine explaining that to your client. It's a great platform. They have great courses. You can create great work with it. I totally believe that, or I know it because I've watched many videos. But, WordPress is open source. It's not owned by one company. Hey, Torino. So yeah, it's a good platform, but I think Bricks is better. I've actually seen some videos on YouTube. It's very interesting about guys that were in Webflow but have moved to Bricks because you can do more with Bricks when it comes to classes and dynamic content. So and that's very interesting. WordPress is not sexy, but people come back. But when they come back to WordPress, they don't tweet about it. They only tweet about it or they scream about it when they're like, Elementor sucks. I'm going to go to Framer. Okay. Right, they go. And then sometimes they go back after 2 years. But that's when they don't talk. It's like vegans. They are very loud when they become a vegan. But the moment they stop eating vegan, which is a high percentage, you should look it up, then they're not going to go on social media, of course, because that would be embarrassing. So then you think the whole world is a vegan, but it's not, because a lot of them stop. They have health issues and whatever. I don't want to go in that discussion. If there are some vegans watching, I don't have anything against vegans. I'm just saying this is how things work. Sometimes we feel like there are many people moving to these other platforms, but if you actually look at the numbers, then Elementor is massive. Let's do that. This is interesting. Can I find that? If you guys have a link, let me know. But like, where did I save that? I don't know. Website, platform usage worldwide. There is a website where you can, a website platform. What is that website? No, not visited websites, but like website builders. There is this website that I Wix. Wix is the first result. There is this website where you can check build with. Maybe it's this one. Is it this one? WordPress uses vegans. So what do we see here? Simple website builders. Okay, in simple website builders, Wix is actually the biggest one, and then Squarespace are very close. GoDaddy, wow, that's huge. But that's not what I meant. Yeah, content management system, of course, WordPress is huge. There are other smaller ones. What did you say, Dennis? Drupal? Drupal, small. Atlassian Cloud, that's a business software. But there was another one. Oh, that's interesting. WordPress. Oh, everything has gone down in the last 2 years. What happened there? That's interesting. Top content management system. No, there was like websites. What is it? Wait, website builder. What's this? Build with. Okay. Wait, what if we just search for Elementor here? Maybe we can find a list. Live websites. Websites, new sites, live websites. No, website using Elementor. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. You can see the revenue that they're making. Oh, wow, that's cool. But that's not what I meant. Does somebody know where I can find this? Developer guys really no, well, depends. There are many developers in WordPress that really defend WordPress to very extremes. But I wanted to web technology top sites. There was this page where you could see which website builders. Okay, here, wait. Build with Elementor, Bricks, Webflow, Wix. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT. This is a perfect question for ChatGPT. I remember there was a website where you could see the statistics of the different page builder platforms there exist in the world. And you could see how many websites were created per page builder. I don't remember the website. Can you help me? Maybe build with. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say about this. One thing is for sure, Webflow has superior animation. Yeah, exactly. Webflow is very good at animation. Framer is very good at animation. That's why I was so excited when I found the GSAP integration. Because then we can get a lot closer to the shit you can do with Webflow, which is a lot better in terms of animation. And this is also right, what Dennis is saying. WordPress was built as a CMS for blogs, but has turned into a monster. Build with trends, the ones you described, shows live sites, Elementor user statistics. Oh, here, wait, this one maybe? Build with, just opening some links, and then I will switch to the browser again. Web analyzer. Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to show like how big Elementor is compared to some other builders. It's insane. I cannot really find it. Nah, maybe I can. Wait, let's go back to the browser. I hope you guys would have had the answer, but there was cannot find it. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to show it. Technology, content management, page building, page build, content management systems. Yeah, here you can see a difference in content management systems. Here you can see something. Oh, actually, they do put Webflow also as a content management system. Percentage of websites using various content management systems. How to read this diagram. 27.8% of the website used none of the content management system that we provide. Okay, I see. WordPress is used by this much. That's a content management system. Market share of over 60%. I think I saw another website. Here you can see Webflow, Drupal. Here, what is there? Framer. They're tiny. I think I saw another website where it showed like the amount of websites that were built by Framer were only like... Wait. Let's just also add ChatGPT. But let's also add ChatGPT. This is fun. Actively tracking 3.5 million websites in Elementor. It's showing this. Yeah, I just want to see a page builder list. Oh, my back. Oh my god. I have pain in my arm since yesterday. But yeah, I should have prepared it. I want to ask ChatGPT, and then I'm just gonna for fun, and then I'm gonna a few more questions, guys, and then I'm really gonna stop. Okay. I cannot really find what I'm looking for on the links you provide. So can you do some research for me and come back with data on how many websites are built with the top page builders like Elementor, Divi, Bricks, Breakdance, Framer, Webflow, and Shopify? Let's see you. Wow, my AI transcription is so good. Look at it. Everything is spelled correctly. I pay for a different tool now that does this transcription. It's perfect. It understands everything. Oh, fuck my back. Sorry, guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. What do you think about the Pro Elements plugin alternative for Elementor Pro license? Yeah, I mean, with all of these plugins, it's not the best. It's not the best because I've tested a few of them, but there's always compatibility issues, or it's more buggy. And many of these developers, they develop it for a few months and then they stop it because they're gonna work on something else. Like you cannot take a risk, guys. This is your work. This is how you make money. That's why I don't always understand the comments when people say like, oh, it's like Elementor's a few dollars more. It's like, dude, I understand not everybody's from the same country. I understand that. We all will come from different economic environments, but you don't cheap out on your main tools. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh, this is not correct data because Elementor is already on 21. Yeah, so this data is a bit old. Because on Elementor's own website, they say that Elementor already has 21 million. So maybe we should double all of these numbers. Oh, Shopify is actually huge. Divi is also still big. Yeah, this is, I saw this data before. Divi is actually still bigger than Webflow, and especially than Framer. Yeah, Bricks is very small. Breakdance even smaller. What is that link on Build With where you can see a whole list with this data? Can you provide me a link? Yeah, it's interesting. Make sure your arm pain is not a neck disc bulge. What? It was for me when I thought I was a muscle. Oh my goodness. You're making me scared, Nina. I think I slept wrong, but maybe you're right. I don't hope so. See my link above. That's the one you might. Oh, I cannot see links, Marijn. Just tell me the link because the comments will automatically filter it out. ChatGPT was the most used page builder in 2025. Yeah, I mean maybe ChatGPT can do some research for us. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. People get so aggressive when it comes to page builders. But it's just like you use whatever you like, you know? I teach whatever I like. And there's others who teach, but there's so much discussion on like, oh, this is better in this builder and this is better in this builder. And some people left Elementor a year ago and they maybe they regret it now because they rebuilt all their websites in bricks and now they're like, oh, Elementor is actually quite similar. And Elementor has said that they're gonna develop a lot quicker now, that they can develop a lot quicker because the builder is much cleaner now, okay? Page builder type. Okay, let's try. No, that's not a good link. CMS platform, yeah, we already saw that. E-commerce, yeah, okay, whatever. What is the biggest page builder in the world right now when it comes to website installs? We'll see. But yeah, again, it doesn't really matter, but I know lots of people like to like to battle, but I honestly I don't care. I like to use whatever I like, you know? So that's it. I think I'm gonna go gonna have dinner now, and then I'm gonna go to the gym and move my body a little bit because this is not good. We achieved a lot in this live stream. Thanks for the help, guys. This has been fun. Yeah. Okay. Well, we know. I just wanted to make this point. This took way too long. I just wanted to make this point that many people say that everybody's moving to bricks, everybody's moving to Framer. But it's like if you actually look at the numbers, it's just not true. And even some smaller page builders that get a little bit of traction, it's like these are small, and I sometimes I'm fast to adapt, but sometimes I'm also slow. Like this is when it comes to my work, I make my money with Elementor. Like I'm not gonna switch that fast. I've heard it from another entrepreneur in Bali. He told me, he's building for developers, and he said like developers are one of the most unloyal customers there are. And then I mean traditional developers, okay? Not designers like us. Why? Why are developers so unloyal? It's because they only care about which product has the most features. So the moment there is a company that has more features, they jump because they only care about that. They don't care about user experience. I've said it since 3 years ago already. Bricks user interface is more technical. Some people don't agree, but it's in the little details. The way you apply the classes, the input fields, it's in the little details, the settings menu. Elementor cares more about user experience. So the UI is more friendly, even though they're becoming a more professional builder now. They're moving more up, but they care more about user experience, which is good. But developers don't see that. Traditional coders, because they care about features. These are the people that have switched from Claude Code to Gemini now, because Google is now leading and Claude Code was leading. You know, first it was ChatGPT, then Claude Code became better at coding, so they jumped all to Claude Code. Then Gemini became better. Now they're Gemini. Next year, Claude is gonna come with Claude 5, and they're all gonna come back to Claude. Like, this is just how it is. But for many people, they just have their website. They don't care. That's why Divi has still so many users. And trust me, most of these users are not on the new version of Divi, Divi 5. They're not. They're on the old version. So it's also the same with Elementor. If you provide a nice experience, then people will stick. But developers do not make up the only people. Developers are not the only people in development anymore. Okay, I should say it like this. Coders are not the only people in development anymore. Some developers have an issue with that. They're like, oh, no coders are not real developers. Like, dude. I develop websites. And actually, I also design them. And actually, I also do the marketing. I'm a multi-purpose human. I'm a no-code developer. I'm also a developer. Thanks, Rito. Very nice to see what's in store for us. Yes. Thanks for being a guinea pig. I like being your guys' guinea pig. That's it, guys. This was a great stream. 2.5. Oh my God, more than 2.5 hours. How do I always do that? I'm gonna order some food, relax a little bit, and then probably move my body a little bit. It's already dark here. This was great, guys. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up because I can see them. I can see them. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I always like to do these relaxed streams. No stress. Simple, keep it simple. And that's it, guys. Thanks so much. I will keep the stream. I will go to the end screen, put on some music, and then close it off. All right, guys. See you in the next one.